Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rhonie and here we learn how to keep it simply slayed. Today I am bringing you just a makeup tutorial. This is the look that we are doing, and this look is more of a focus on my application. As I mentioned in my previous video, I'm trying to perfect that and find my holy grail foundation. So today I'm using the Nars Soft Matte Foundation because I just wanted to try it and see if it is going to be a contender to be my holy grail for my foundations. But other than that, we're going to just jump right into this video, and again we're just doing a simple look here today. And we're jumping right in. As you can see, the brows are already done. I'm going in with my primer. Today I'm using the Milk Hydro Grip Primer, and yes, I'm doing my face first, and that's because I just simply want to put more emphasis on my face than my eyes today. So next I'm going to go in with my Benefit Professional Primer, and I'm putting that in my T-zone, in my nose area, because I have like bigger open pores there and I tend to get more oily in that area. And for this next step, I'm going in with my LA Girl Pro in the orange color corrector, and I'm just going to color correct underneath my eyes because I have some dark circles going on there. I do not do this process all the time. I only really do it when I want like a full face and like really good coverage. And I'm just going to go ahead and blend this out using my beauty blender before moving on to the next step, which is foundation. For foundation, today we are using the Nars Soft Matte Foundation, and I am in the color Medium Deep 2.3 Moria, however you say that. But if you watch my last video, I tried a different color, and baby, that was not the color for me. Even this one is looking a little yellowy, but by the end of this process, this color did match me really well, and so far I love this foundation. Like, it feels really good on my skin. It's easy to blend out. That's why I'm using a sponge here. It didn't feel too dry. It actually feels like the name, like a soft matte foundation, and the coverage is amazing. Like, look at it, it's amazing. So I'm just going to go ahead and take this all over my face. And remember guys, make sure you get into that headline, make sure you get around your chin area, and then down your neck a little bit, and then a little bit onto the ears. All right, you want everything to look nice and blended together. Question: do people even use the Fenty Beauty Matchstick anymore? I don't know, but if you use it, let me know in the comments down below. But that's what I'm using here to contour my face, and I'm using it in the color Truffle. As you can see, I put that all under my cheekbones, on my forehead, and around my jawline. And then I'm taking this brush. This is a no-name brush. I don't even know where I got this from. And I'm just using that to blend this in. I'm going to go back on top of it later with a powder. But for now, this is what I do before I continue with my concealer. As some of you may have guessed already, I am using the Huda Beauty Overachiever Concealer in the color Peanut Butter. And yes, this concealer has made an appearance in the last, 2, 3, 4, 5 videos. And it's going to make an appearance in the next one as well, because it's simply that good of a concealer. But as you can see, I put this underneath my eyes, around my lip, around my forehead, and a little bit on my chin. And I am now just taking my beauty blender and I'm going to blend it out. I like to go ahead and blend out the forehead and the lip area first while I let my under eyes dry down a tad bit. And then I'm actually going to go in to blend out my under eyes using a brush. For the brush today, I am using the Sephora Pro Foundation brush in the number 47. It's like a fluffy angle brush that fits perfectly underneath the eyes. And I blend that out starting from the bottom and then working my way up. Now that we have the coverage the way we want it, we're going to go ahead and highlight the center of our face. For this, I am using the Born This Way Multi-Sculpting Concealer in the color Sand. And guys, this is just going to bring that natural highlight back to the center of your face, because when you put on foundation, it makes your entire face like all one color. So this is going to bring that brightness back. And as you can see, I only put it in the inner corner of my bottom eye, down my nose, a little bit on my forehead, and on my top lip. And I'm going to go ahead and blend that out using my beauty blender. So here I'm just using a light layer of powder underneath my eyes where I put that concealer, and I like to go in with a light layer first before going in with a heavier layer, just so that it'll start the setting process and then I'll bake later on. Y'all, your girl done went and got her a cream blush, and y'all know I'm not even into blush like that, but I figured I would try out this Fenty Beauty cream blush, and this is in the color Cheeks Out or Summertime Wine. I'm not sure. If y'all know which one is the correct color, let me know. It has two names on here, so I'm not sure. But as you can see, I'm putting that on with my finger, and I'm just going to go ahead and blend that in with my beauty blender. A quick tip, if you are using a cream blush, make sure you put that on before you put on your powders. You don't want to put on a powder and then try to put a cream blush on top of it. You're going to look crazy. It's going to be a hot mess, okay? So I'm just going to go ahead and bake underneath my eyes, and I'm using the Huda Beauty setting powder in the color Blondie. To deepen up that contour, I'm going into my contour palette. This is the Tartiest palette, and I'm using the color 3 with my Sigma Kabuki brush, and I'm just going on top of where I put that cream contour, and I'm just blending that in. Now that I have everything nice how I like it, I'm going ahead and I'm going to set the rest of my face using that same setting powder from Huda Beauty. And then I'm going to go ahead and dust it all off using a fluffy brush and then a smaller, more precise brush to get underneath my eyes. And for another powder, because what's one more powder? I'm going into my MAC Mineralizing Skin Finish powder. This is in the color Dark Deepest, and I'm going ahead and just brush this all over my face, and it's just going to bring me back a little bit of color, bring some life back into my face before I jump into these eyes.
And to prep the eyes, we're going into Anastasia eyeshadow primer. We're going to put a little teeny dot on both eyes, as you can see. A little bit goes a long way. And then we're just going to take a fluffy brush and we're going to blend it all out before we start with our eyeshadows.
Alright. I'm back to my regular voice, and for eyeshadow we are using the color Red Ochre from the Modern Renaissance Anastasia eyeshadow palette, and I'm taking that and putting that all over my eye, and I'm using this like a transition color. Make sure you blend very well, and also don't go too high up underneath your brow bone. And to deepen up that outer corner a little bit, I'm taking the color Venetian Red from that same palette, and I'm focusing that on the outer corner and blending up into that previous color that we just used. As you can see, these colors are pretty similar. This one just has like a darker tint to it, so it's going to do what needs to be done. And now for the lid, I'm going into the color Vermeer using a flat eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to just pat that where I want it to go. I'm focusing it in the inner corner and middle of the eye. Notice that I am not going all the way to the outer corner of the eye. I want that to just sit right there, kind of like I'm cutting the crease, but not really. We're going to blend that out a little later. So I like to go in with a dry layer of eyeshadow first, and then I wet my brush and I go back in on top of what I already put with the wet eyeshadow. I feel like this gives it a more of a metallic-y look. It makes it more pigmented. This is what you want to do whenever you're using like a shimmer lid color. Next, I'm just smoking out my outer corner. I'm using the color Venetian Red from before, and I'm just blending that into that lid color and into my outer V. And what the heck, we're going to go ahead and take that color and blend it up into the crease as well. Here I'm using a even smaller skinny blending brush. And to make those brows pop even more, I'm going to go ahead and highlight underneath there with the color Tempera. And I'm just going to blend that into the eyeshadow that's already there before starting my eyeliner. Here I am using the Too Faced Better Than Sex black eyeliner, and for the sake of those who just want to see how I do my winged eyeliner, I'm not going to speed this up. I'll speed up the other eye, but I'll keep this one slow motion. But if you do want details about how I do this, you can go ahead and watch my last tutorial where I did the classic wing eyeliner with the red lip. There I gave pretty good details on how I achieve my classic wing liner. And to finish up this eye look, I'm just sweeping the color Venetian Red underneath my eyes before I go in with my eyeliner. For bottom eyeliner, I'm using my waterproof Urban Decay black eyeliner, and I'm going to head and just put that right in my waterline. And guys, if it feels like I was rushing here, it's because I was running out of time. I had to be somewhere, so I went ahead and finished up the rest of this face rather quickly. But for mascara, I am using the Milk Kush mascara, and I'm going to go ahead and put that at the top of my eyes and then also at the bottom of my eyes. And for highlighter, we're using the Fenty Beauty in the color Hustler Baby. We're going to go ahead and put that on our cheekbones, down the bridge of our nose, and around our Cupid's bow. And for a lip liner today, we are using the MAC lip liner in the color Vino. And for lipstick, we are using the Viva Glam by Taraji P. Henson from MAC. To set my face, I am using my Anastasia setting spray, and I will be back to show you guys the final look. Guys, so this is the final look. As you can see, I went ahead and threw on some lashes. I changed my lip up a bit, and that's because I went into my inner corner of my eye with this hot pink color, and I wanted my lips to match it a little bit more. And a little trick, I used a eyeshadow to make my lips look this pink because I didn't have a hot pink lipstick or lip gloss or anything. So yeah, that's a little trick for you. But if you enjoyed this video, thank you for watching. Make sure you give it a thumbs up and leave a comment down below. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you like my content, and I will see you guys next time.